Imagine a league built by the people, for the people. A league dedicated to the economic development of your city. So the question becomes, how good are the 32 teams that play in the minor football league? Well, there's only one way to find out. You have to experience the MFL.
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
I want to introduce my guest, Dr. Charles Olawole, Commissioner of the African 16 franchise of the MFL in Africa. How you doing today, sir? First, let me do a wellness check. How you doing? How you feel?
Yes. I'm doing great. It's very nice to be in the MFL world, you know.
There you go. It's part, welcome to another edition of Inside NFL. We're excited about that, don't we, Dr. Olawole?
Okay, definitely. There's so much to be excited about.
Absolutely.
There's so much energy, you know.
Well, I don't know. We run neck to neck with energy. I got to say, you and Dr. Freeman, man, and all of the GMs and stuff are part of the MFL. We all, got this abundance of energy going. So what's going on with you today, sir?
Oh, everything is going great. And talking about energy, what I just want to add is that there's no energy like that of the Africans. The African energy, that is the real, authentic energy, And we are just, so, pumped up, so excited, because so many things are happening at the same time. And it's such a pleasure to be alive, to witness, the blessings that God has bestowed upon us, to be able to do something, in our motherland, and to be able to create our own, scenario and stories and do something this monumental. So, the MFL as the laboratory of change, we are happy to be part of this, and we are so excited. I can only tell the people watching to keep their fingers crossed and stay on point with what the MFL is doing. You're going to be amazed.
Absolutely. And, Dr. Charles Olawole, he's been doing so many things. He's working so hard to get things prepared for when we go over to Africa. We had meetings. He working so hard, he getting me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's over there is 6 hours. So I don't know, I was a little tired there, Doc, but you notice I got to and made sure that I was a part of that meeting. It was a good meeting in terms of us coming to Africa and had the opportunity to talk to the African Union. So we're excited about that. Tell us, Dr. Olawole, as well as having a franchise here in America, you have to take on the helm of being the commissioner over there. And tell our MFL audience a little bit of some of the things that's going on that you're doing over in the African aspect.
So to just put it in a nutshell, not only are we going to Africa, not only are we going to, ensure that we have a footprint over there, we have the biggest partnership ever with the African Union. That is the group that manages all the 55 African nations, and they are proud to say they are in partnership with the MFL. Not only did they give us partnership, they gave us what is called, alignment. They gave us what is called participation, and they gave us what is called engagement, which means any event that we do, when you look at the World Bowl, it's going to be MFL in conjunction with the African Union. At this point, we are talking. We're talking with the political class. The stakeholders. We are not going there just to play sports. We're actually going over there, to help them, in business development, grassroots and community development and stuff like that. Mentoring and stuff. So what we are doing is way beyond football, and that is why the African Union, is so proud to endorse not only that, but to be part of what we are doing. So right now, even when we do anything in Africa, it's going to be the MFL logo and the African Union logo. And I want to, this will blow your mind. We've also been invited to come and address the African Union Congress session in 2021, February. And the MFL is going to be addressing all the head of states of Africa. And, that telling them our programs, and then, letting them know what we're doing. And we are not just coming into Africa to take anything away, but to add into the nation of Africa and to develop the land. So, this is such a wonderful time. This is such a very good time, to be alive and to see that what people thought was impossible. No other league has been able to do the way we are doing. No other league, has that kind of capacity. No other league has that kind of influence. No other leagues, has all the stakeholders, the heads and the leadership of Africa in one room, the way we're going to do. And so this is such a wonderful things, and this is going to be a big legacy. If this transgress, even when we are gone, we're able to look back and say, okay, we've done a great job. So this is such a wonderful time. And so I'm just telling the MFL nation, watch out for the World Bowl coming up. Watch out for all the kind of, we're going to be having press conferences. We're going over there. We're going to be having seminars, workshops, clinics, exhibition matches. We're going to do all kind of events. Already, we are one of the main sponsors for the collegiate, sports, collegiate sport groups, whereby they're trying to resuscitate all the colleges, the sports in colleges. So we are the main sponsors, and we are going to the colleges to encourage them, to motivate them, to teach them the American football. And we're going to be drafting players from all these colleges, and we are getting the best of the best. And not only that, we're going to be teaching them the business side, how to be, how to own a team, how to be a GM, how to have, to invest in the apparel, how to all kind of stuff. Apart from that, we're going to also there's a talk show. It's going to be inside the MFL talk show, and that's going to show them the evolution, how they evolve. From being drafted, from their parents, the humble beginning, how and stuff like that, how they've been encouraged, and they grow to be, to the football field, how they've been chosen. Those people are called, people are chosen and stuff like that, and and we're just gonna see the evolution and see these young people become big stars, being able to play at the big stage, and we're gonna see what which one of them. Everybody is beating their chest right now in Africa, but we want to see who is ready for prime time, and we are so happy, to live in this time.
And I see, Dr. Olawole, you just excited. Look like you ready to go put some gear on the go. And you're doing a great job over there. And I know someone of your stature, which you have your own company and you have the franchise of your own run. But the MFL, we all work together, and that's the great thing about the laboratory of change, because we want to bring these young men to understand beyond the field. Because it's not just about field. What happens when you can't play no more? Now we talk about economic development. We talking about sports management. We want women that's in broadcast journalists. We want guys marketing, PR. These are some of the sports trainers. We want them to understand that the MFL is more than just football. We're like a Trojan horse, because there's so many components here that people can come and learn, and more importantly, ownership. You know, these franchises are going over there, going to be owned by people of color in Africa. And then I'm excited about getting the opportunity to go back to the motherland. You know, we're the original kings. You know what I mean? From the original king, because we survived this North America stuff, and we coming back, and that's what's exciting about what we're doing here. And I know that you've been working hard along with, and we got some new owners we want people to know about. As you know, Dr. Pat Freeman doing a great job up there. Also, he's gonna beat you bad. He's gonna beat y'all bad. He's sending stuff out to everybody. And you know, we have the chancellor down at Eubanks. I mean, she coming aboard. Yes, we have women owners. We're looking forward to having more, and doing some great things at God's U, which, you know, we happen to be alumni of God's U, and the things that they doing is, I mean, it's just outstanding. I can't say enough about them, but I had the opportunity to experience what they doing there, and I can't be more happier than be a graduate from alumni from God's U. I mean, and I also have to take my hat off to you, Dr. Olawole, because we visionaries, you know, we're like-minded people, and we're showing people that this can be done. And not only can it be done, it's being done now. So, you know, we just want people to understand the MFL is the laboratory of change. And what we mean by that, we want to teach entrepreneurship to these young men. And if you don't understand, we understand over there, soccer is football. But believe me, they know the difference between American football and soccer. Yes, a lot of young men was drafted from the African continent to play in that other league. You know what I mean? So that goes to show you that the talent over there is tremendous. Just like everything else over there in Africa, all the different resources over there, everything is over there. You know, yet and still, we are going there to enhance what they're doing, give them the opportunity to own what we're doing, and I can't be more excited about it.
So you know, just like I said, the people in Africa, if we are in the United States, we watch the American football every time. If we are excited, you can imagine the amount of excitement in Africa, you know, knowing that they have never, you know, experienced anything even close, you know, and then these are natural athletes. These are the best of the best, you know, and they never get the opportunity, you know, to play the game, you know. But right now, not only before they could get opportunity, they have to get a visa. They have to, you know, be good enough to be able to travel here, to come here, to live here, and then try out there. Now it's coming to them, you know. So like Christmas is coming early, you know,
and it's great there. They don't have to come nowhere, and they have an opportunity for ownership.
Yes,
you know? And so now you're talking about generational wealth, where they can pass it down to their kids. So this is some of the things that the MFL is excited about doing, and not leaving the young people out, because we can't forget them. We have programs just like me, young entrepreneur programs. We got No Thugs, No Drugs, early youth offender program. You know, these are some of the programs that we want to implement there. And don't forget, all the players have to do 100 hours of community service. We want people to understand that we are doing a lot of things with the NFL. So it's not just football. You know, that's why we tell everybody, you need to experience the MFL. You know what I mean? Come experience what we're doing. And believe me, we're not coming to take anything. We're coming to enhance what they're doing there. And we give them opportunity, ownership, with us to this, to sport. ownership. And I know you've been working very hard. I know you're just, I mean, I don't know where you get the energy from. Maybe you're stealing some of mine, Doc, you know. And I've been feeling a little older lately. You know, everybody says I'm young for my age. Maybe you're taking some of my youth from me, but then again, it's good. I just want to ask you, and the people you talk to, I know we're expecting another guest to come on, you know, but I mean, the census over there is here as well, because we are going to play a World Bowl. First time in history that it'd be a real World Bowl. The MFL was having a World Bowl. That other league do a championship, but it's amongst the teams over here. We're taking the best over here to play the best in Africa and create a World Bowl. I mean, that's unheard of. When you say that.
Oh yes, you know, you know, this is going to be huge, like the world has never seen before. And we're talking about a competition that will showcase the real raw talent of Africa, you know, versus the United States, you know, and apart from that, you know, we get to also showcase the culture and the tradition of our people over there. A lot of people think when you go to Africa, they're living in the mountains and desert and riding on lions and tigers. You know, we're gonna see what, we're gonna see that there's McDonald's in Africa. You know, you're gonna see, you know, you're gonna see, you know, the luxury and the beauty of our people. We're gonna see the real strength. You know, we're gonna see the tenacity, hard work, you know, and dedication. You know, and that is what makes us who we are. You know, they're gonna be able to showcase that. You know, and apart from that, you know, it's gonna be the most healthy competition ever. You know, because the Africans Americans, you know, who plays, you know, 85% of the NFL, you know, the American football, and we're going to see them the best of in America versus the best of Africa. You know, I can't wait to see, you know, the Washington Chiefs, you know, playing, you know, locking hands with the Nigerian MFL team, or with the Cameroonian team. You know, you're going to see the Maryland Colts with Zambia. You know, you're gonna be, you know, seeing all this, you know, variety, you know, of cultures and strengths and energy, and on the business side, you know, what we bring is so commendable, you know, because everybody talk about the love they have for Africa. You know, very few, if not none, has been able to showcase it and put their money where their mouth is, like the MFL has done. You know, we are dividing the league into two, and we're taking one over there. You know, and I'm very humble to be appointed as the league commissioner, you know, for the MFL Africa, which is I see it as a very great responsibility, because and then I pray that I will not disappoint the league, you know, and we're doing everything we can, you know, to ensure that we are engaging the stakeholders, to ensure that, you know, because the football, when it gets over there, it's not going to be a sport. It's going to be a real celebration, you know, of culture, of sports, of business, you know, mentoring. And, you know, our people, it is just time for Africa to be on the big stage also. You know, Africa is the frontier at the moment, you know, not China, not, you know, not Japan, not those guys, it's Africa. So we want to showcase the best of Africa, and we want the world to see what Africa is all about, you know. And just like we've been talking about before, the background of this is based on our agreement with the African Union Mission, you know, that what they're trying to do is to ensure that, you know, having seen that the African Americans in America and the Africans in Africa, they have trust issues. So the initial plan was to bridge that gap, and then the MFL came, you know, and showed up. And so they were going to use music and sports, you know, to bridge the gap, something for both of them to do together. And we responded, you know, and now we have this, you know, huge plan. We're taking 16 teams to Africa, 55 nations, 16 teams. You know, we're going to divide 16 by 55. So some big nations will have a team. Some small nations will have to come together in a particular region. And the areas where they don't have a team, they can still be part of what is called our exchange program, whereby they can send players over there to any of the 16 teams over here. And then, you know, and the one thing that is so interesting about this is that if Africa Africans who came from Africa can be doing what they're doing in America in terms of sports initiatives. You can imagine when we go over there, the source.
Right.
We're going to be, so we now get to go over there and choose. And so we are choosing the best of the best. And just like I always tell the stakeholders when we have meetings, we are not going to compromise on quality. And we are not giving any substandard, to them. And we're giving them the same thing they see here. You can imagine, ESPN, all this Fox Sports, then we're going to Africa and being able to set up shop and be able to transmit game live, and they're going to be watching it here while they're watching it over there. It's such a good collaboration. It's such a good partnership. And so at the end of the day, it's going to be huge commerce, huge gain economically for both parties. Exports. You can imagine people going tickets, going all this, all kind of stuff that we do. The apparel, game entertainment. Yes. So I mean, we have to find a way. What do we do at the halftime shows? We bring the African musicians. We're going to be all kind of stuff. So and then just like you said, the community engagement, activities and that we're going to be doing. You talk about no talk, no drugs, all those stuff. We're going to be doing all those stuff there, and helping them in mentoring. We're going to go into those, cities where there's no electricity. I mean, just go to the inner lands and just, visit the people and be part of the culture. Eating the real African food.
I tried it. I don't know, Doc. I got to get. But I want to really ask you how important, and you answered it somewhat in very elegantly, I must admit. How important is the culture? The culture divide, and that's what's important to me, because that culture divide, and we got the you made a statement earlier, you alluded to it. We got to stop letting people perpetuate the distrust. There's no trust between us. Other people are trying to perpetuate that, but I'm excited about the culture difference, and there's really not a difference when you really look at it, but yes, the difference. I'm looking forward to learn more about the different culture. I mean, you lived there, being here now in America. I not had the opportunity to live in Africa, but of course I'm gonna do dual citizenship as well. I know. Because I'm serious. The MFL is serious, and like I told the different ambassadors and stuff. The MFL, we don't care if other businesses here in America follow suit. We don't care. We're coming. And that's all that matters. The MFL is coming, and the MFL is a big and a great commodity with so many different components to it. You know what I mean? We bring the thunder and the rain. You know what I mean? So these are the things that I'm excited about. And I look at it, and I've been doing my research, believe it or not. I do find time to do things. I am very excited about it. But more importantly, having someone like you that understand both cultures, being from there and having the opportunity to live in America, very successful businessman. My hat's off to you. But having like-minded people a part of the MFL, and we had so many good people here, and I not want people to think it's all me. We got a great executive board. We got doers. We just had somebody to join the board. We're gonna do a press release that you're gonna be shocked. And that's why I tell everybody. They say, "Why, Dr. Myles? Every time you call people, you say God's in charge," because God is in charge. People think they're in charge, but they're not in charge. If they was in charge, look what came up with this COVID-19. But God's still in charge. You know what I mean? So we need to understand that things happen for a reason.
Yes.
Things don't just happen. Things happen for a reason. God telling people, wait a minute, you're not doing right. And that's why, don't prepare. God say all the time, your Bible, I'm going to come like a thief in the night.
Yes.
I'm not gonna come with you, brass band and everything, and y'all go run and dress up and everything, because I want to see you as you truly are.
Yes.
And the MFL is coming. We letting people know we're coming. We're not talking about we bringing this other company that come. No, the MFL is coming.
Yes.
We don't need other people to help sell us. It sells itself. I always say documentation be conversation.
Definitely.
We're not going to talk about what we're going to do. This is what we already have done. We've been around a long time. And it's time, it's only fitting that the MFL, and as I told you, Dr. Olawole, we're going to split it. We're coming home and holding our base here as well.
Yes.
So and we're going abroad.
Yes.
And we have not forgotten them.
Yes.
We see you. We hear y'all.
Yes.
That's my message.
Yes.
We see them. We hear them. And we're help is on the way. So don't think that their cries come unanswered, because I tell people, God comes to you not when you need him. He comes when you need him the most.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody talk about, well, if God was this and that, oh, you ain't ready yet. You got good shoulders. But just when you think that it's all over,
yes.
And I'm very serious, and I say it, tell them we see them. We hear them.
Good.
We're on
and we feel them.
Absolutely. We feel them, we see them, we hear them. And we're on. And that's why I tell everybody, we don't care whether somebody else come or not. The MFL is coming.
Yeah.
We're going to come if nobody else come. We're coming.
Africa is big enough.
We coming. We that wave that's coming.
Yes.
We've been talking about for years. A wave is coming.
Yes.
What is it now? And they look exactly like y'all.
Yeah.
That's the unique thing about it, right, Doc?
Yeah.
We coming. We y'all. That's the one.
Yes.
We hear you, we see you, we feel you.
Yes. And to buttress what you have said, the closest we can get to Africa is going to the embassies here. And I remember all our visits to all those embassies.
Absolutely.
And I saw the sincerity, in the joy, from the ambassadors and the representatives of those,
made us feel wanted. We felt wanted. I can sense that if we felt like we didn't feel like we were somewhere that they didn't want us.
Well, yes.
That overleague do. They don't put people there and they concentrate. Why go somewhere where you're not wanted?
Yes. Every time we go, it's like we they welcome us and we're coming back home.
Absolutely.
Go home, it's just every embassy seems like a homecoming. And and we're gonna end up documenting this in a documentary, and that's why we're keeping all the pictures, and we're gonna show how the journey actually began. We're able to show that to people, because it's a story that is worth telling.
Our story, not his story, our story.
Yes, it's our
when we tell his story.
Yes, I said our story.
So we tell our story better than anybody else.
Definitely. Our story is a story that is worth telling. Hopefully there's going to be books written. Hopefully there's going to be documentaries and how this evolved. And from each of those meetings and seeing those leaders and stakeholders and representatives of each countries, and see how everybody wanted a team in their country. But we don't have it. And we have 16, and we have 55 of them, and everybody want a team.
And what's so important, Doc, that you talk to a lot of people of the African community. What's the census even here? Because when I talk to people, they said MFL. Yeah, we heard about y'all. It's true, y'all going. I mean, what's the touching the pulse of all here, even though we haven't got there yet?
Yes, the Africans, a lot of people have known about the MFL. A lot of people go to, they know about the press conference. They know about the alliances that were formed, with different groups in Africa, and they are very, very excited, and they have this friendly competition type rivalry, whereby everybody's claiming holding on to their own team. That we're bringing the team here, and you guys are going to see what a real talent look like. They want, they believe that the Africans who are here, who are making waves, and they've been indoctrinated into the American culture, they've been eating American food. But when you play with the real Africans, when you said what I said, that when you tackle over there, it's not going to be the same like you. And these are people who eat pounded yam, apple, and when you cannot compare them to people who eat hamburger and pizza and pancakes. So they are really, really ready, and I really enjoy when we engage, and they all show their excitement, and they're just looking for us coming back home, and I can imagine how that welcome will be on that day, the first game. I can imagine the crowd, I can imagine the shouts, I can imagine the bands, I can imagine doing it the African way, so I'm really, really excited.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes,
I have two things I want to that you know about that you didn't know about it. I have not had the opportunity to tell you because you're doing a great job. But first and foremost, I was introduced by you to King Nana. I mean, he's one of the alumni of the school with us in our graduation class. But I mean, tell us a little bit about him. And we had a meeting with him and everything, and the meeting was great. But some of the things that he wants to do with the MFL.
Yeah, so on King Nana is the king of Asebu. Asebu is a region in Ghana, and not only is he a king, but he has other kings and different municipalities who bow to him. It's not a king over a city or a town, but over a district. So it's a very big deal over there. And he just sent me a text. He was supposed to be on the show today, but his niece got into an accident. So he has an emergency, and our prayers to the family. So and hopefully going to be joining on next week. So he is so excited. He is the one. He actually is donating a land, huge land. For the stadium to be built, and they are really, really excited. And you see how. I remember when we went to the Ghana embassy, and the Ghana ambassador was telling us that Nigeria always beat them out, in soccer, and that now they have a game to get hold on to.
That they can brag on
that.
And also I was meaning to tell you about it because I know you're busy. We only have sometime we talk. And going, unless we have our board meeting, we generally, and we talk all the time. Well, I did have a conference call with, I'll tell you his name in a minute. I got to get used to these names. It's one that introduces to one that, him, the richest man in the world over in Africa. And we also had we have the meeting with, I forgot the lady that owned the media over there. She one of the richest women in the world over there in Africa. So we had that call with them.
Oh, wow. That is huge.
So Dr. Hick was very instrumental in setting that up. We talked. It was very excited. They had other people on the phone that knew about the MFL, and they was interested. The conversation was a good conversation. They were going to call us back. It was interested in several of the franchises going to Africa as well as several here.
Okay.
But you had not, and I know you was in other meetings too. The next time they will call, you will be on that call. But I was excited about. They were very, very excited about the MFL, and in fact, we come in there, and they made sure Ghana. Everybody talking about Ghana. They want to, Ghana has Dr. Myles has to go there first. And these are people that I'm quite sure you know them. You've talked to them before. But like I say, Dr. Hickman, he set that call up, and it was a very, very
that's good
call. It was call that was very, very a type of call that it was something that I needed you on the phone with.
Okay.
Because the significance of the call and Mr. Mel Forbes. But they're going to call it back and we all do it. But they were so excited. They was excited. Yes, they knew who you was. I mentioned, I said, Dr. Olawole. They said, yeah, we talked. They want to do the media over there. We had over groups that's interested in. So when they get there, soon we get there, they're gonna be gone. Dr. Olawole. Yeah.
You know what? One thing that is even funny, one that is kind of surprising, not only surprising to me, is the fact that the way the league was divided into two, 16 teams were supposed to be in Africa and 16 here. It's funny that people in Africa, they are buying the one in Africa, they want to buy the one over here too.
They were saying, well, we're interested in 3 over here and 2 over there. So, you know what I mean? And we try to make it where, that conference over there is really represented and owned by people that look like us.
Yes.
But they're smart enough business people, men over there, people in Africa, as you know, they're business people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not like Americans do. We tend to want to study long and study wrong.
Yeah.
The significance of everything, the importance of this league, and you want to make sure everything goes as smooth as possible, the transition. They want to help with the media. They want to do the press conference over there, as you know, of course, like with the African Union.
Yes.
And King Nana, we have so many people want to do these press conferences, and like they're gonna call us again. And like I said, you will be on that call, but it was a very, very productive. I mean, one of those type of meetings, man, that you only dream of having. But they understand what the MFL is about, and they're excited to be a part of it.
That is good. And there's room for everybody. That's the beauty of the MFL. There's room for everybody. Come one, come all. There's room for, but there's so many things to do. And it's multi-faceted. And it's such a huge and dynamic league whereby you don't have to invest in sport. You can invest in the media outlet. You can invest in the apparel. You can invest in training. You can invest in in any area. The medicines. You can invest in anything. You can invest in pharmaceuticals. There's so many things that we're bringing. We're building a whole city. The Wakanda village. So there's so many things to do. So anybody that is coming, the sky is not even the limit. That you can do anything.
There's no feeling here at all.
Yes.
Everybody opportunity to be a part of something that's great.
Yes.
It's historical.
Yes.
That's what it is, and we want people to understand that. But it's so, we found that people in Africa understand the significance, the importance of this league, and the part in terms of ownership.
Yes.
Sports, something that we are always built for the other leagues.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had a part of ownership or that dream, because that ceiling is there. And we welcome you at the table.
Yes.
The chair for you. We'll move the chair so you can sit down. That's how much respect we have for women. And we want women to own these franchises. And we're excited about that. It's a place at the table. We want you at the table.
Yes.
Why not? We're not chauvinist. No, we just want If you're a coach, if they interested in coaching, we have a place for you here.
Yes.
All the things you dreamt of doing, then we have that. We have it can happen here.
Yes.
It will happen here. And I am Dr. Child Olawole for a long time. I tell people that, we are the laboratory of change.
Yes.
Everything that you can think of and want to be a part of, I'm excited about, even over there, the apparel. We have that done over there.
Yeah.
You don't need to China to get them. We can have that done over there. There's jobs right there.
Yes.
There's the economic development.
Yes.
Everything we do, we bring in jobs. Hotels.
Yes.
We got to stay somewhere. Teams got to stay somewhere.
Yes.
You know, they got to travel.
Yes, you got to park.
You understand? And I tell everybody, don't worry about Black Wall Street. It's gone. That's like a Nova Amazon. Never Walmart. Those things are gone. We're talking about something new, fresh, and generational.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
The minor football league, money for life, if you own one. That's what we think for. We're going to make more billionaires than any other league ever.
Yes.
Because they had their billionaire, and that's it. But we have an opportunity to give people an opportunity to be billionaires.
Definitely.
No question about that.
Definitely.
Because ownership is important, and you being a very successful businessman of 20 years over in America, and it's kudos to you, sir.
Thank you.
The significance of owning, Dr.
Yes, I mean the just like you rightly said, our people, we are the biggest and the largest consumers.
The biggest.
That's all we
have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, nothing to show for it. We are the one that buys all the biggest cars. We are the one that with the biggest jewelries. We are the one with the biggest houses. We are the one, that is all we do. We're making somebody else, wealthy. Billionaires. We're building fortunes, wealth for other people. But for the first time in a very long time, we get to write our own story. We get to, put ourselves in position of wealth, generational wealth, something we can pass to generation, a legacy. And not only the time of being consumers are long gone. Everybody we have become wise at this point in time.
And if I may just cut you off for a second, Dr. Olawole.
Yes.
I'm thinking, didn't they not bring us here in chains around our neck?
Yeah.
So as soon as we get money, we go buy all these chains that been around our neck. Rationality. I don't get that. What isn't that how you use the brand, slave, tattoos and stuff? Soon they get money, they go do it because of the mindset.
Yes.
The chains is taken off their wrists and put on their over here. On their brain. They took them off their wrist and they put them on their brain. And you got rappers and stuff, they got all these big chains around their neck. What in the world for?
Yeah.
Then we just got out of 400 years ago. I mean, can you explain that to me? Maybe I don't know.
No. You are very on the money. You are very on point. You are very correct. We our people's mind has been imprisoned for so long that we couldn't see beyond what is called immediate gratification. We want to enjoy it now, and nobody's talking about what happens after 5 years. What happens when I retire? What happens to my kids? What happens? What about if I lost this job and get injury and that's what happened? Then what's next? And nobody's thinking. Yeah, we are thinking about now. We are thinking about a short-term plan. Nobody's thinking about long-term. But now we now have a league that everybody can come under the umbrella of the MFL Yes, and you now have this money for life. Whereby you get to sit down and let the money work for you. You get to sit down. You get you got generational wealth, and you can. And not only we are not even holding it up here, we are taking it to the motherland. So,
right.
And that is
something that they've been robbed for years and generations.
Yes.
It's only right that we make sure people understand that is the frontier.
Yes.
The next frontier.
Yes.
So they can try to downplay it all they want. We're going to play it.
Definitely.
I'm telling you, when the MFL hit there, it's going to be a lot of conversation then. We got to stop being taken by buying stuff that they're trying to, we need to stop, always buying stuff from other people to validate ourselves. We don't need to validate ourselves. Oh, we need this car. We ain't got the money. We need this car. The car will make you. You make the car.
Yeah.
Put the key in it and stand right.
Yeah.
You know, oh, these clothes look good.
Yeah.
Check them out to see if they don't hit the floor.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. You know, we spoke earlier about culture, traditions, and mentality. One thing I so much enjoy about this journey is the fact that some of the things that our African Americans brothers they don't understand in terms of business. You know, they look at what is shining now and they don't think about the long term. Africans get it immediately. You sit down with the embassy, immediately, oh wow, so we can build it, we can own this, and we can be the one to write people the big check. You know, so you know, and they get it immediately. You know, I was listening to Chris Rock, the comedian. He was talking about how there's no wealthy black people. He said, there are rich black people, but there's no wealthy black people. He said because the Shaq O'Neal is rich, but the white man who writes his check is wealthy. You know, so he said because when you are rich, somebody who's rich it can be lost. You know, because of anything. A child who's on drugs, you know. But when you are wealthy, it's passed over from generation to generation. You know, because you now have a machine in place, a system in place that generates money for you. You know, and that is what the MFL is doing. We're putting a structure, a legacy together for them that can generate money for lifetime. That's what's called MFL, money for life. You know,
understand that yes, people in the other league, they pay, but they don't pay you enough to live next door to him.
No.
But you not enough that you can live next door to him.
No.
Not sit at his table.
Yes.
You know, and then you got these black entertainments, and that, you know, I'm happy for everybody. But stop letting them take your money and give you 2% ownership. What is that? You're in the same seat that we sit in.
Yeah.
When you own something.
Yes.
Ownership.
Yes.
1,000% ownership.
Yes.
You don't own it, you ain't got a piece of it or a little you own it.
Yeah.
And I just feel so sorry for us that we don't understand the difference.
Yes.
You know, why fight for a little piece of that cookie when they don't want to give you none anyway? You wait to get the crumbs when you can hold on the whole bakery.
Yes. I mean, it's good when somebody gives you a fish to eat, but it's even better when they teach you how to fish.
There you go. It's gone. Then what? How you gonna get some more? You know, and like I listened to this young brother. I sent you, you know, the message from a black man. No more tokenism. You know, just want what's ours. I'm tired of hearing people talking to me, Dr. Myles. I've been working so hard, man. But 2 more months, I'll be retired. You couldn't live off 2 checks. How you gonna live off 1? That mentality is just mind-boggling to me. We got to understand that you never have enough money, especially when you want to pass it to generations.
Yes.
We know that they're going to be a lot smarter than us.
Oh, definitely.
So we want to give them a level playing field.
Yes.
You know, they're going to do some great things. Like we standing on people's shoulder. It's time we got to hold our shoulders up so we can hold them up.
Oh, definitely. And these young generations are so smart.
Absolutely.
And, with the social media, with kind of technologies and all this stuff. I mean,
you're reaching out to them too, Doc. Y'all, these guys in school. I know you're mad because you're in school. Come to them. We see you. We hear you. We want sports management. Right. You're in TV and you're in marketing, PR. You know, graphic art. We want you.
Yes.
Teach you how to own your own business, not to work for somebody all your life.
Yes.
To fall out and they go get somebody else.
Yes.
You say, Dr. Olawole, I'm an old guy. I just don't, because I'm not going to young myself to death. And it's a lot better when you're working for yours. You don't get tired. I never get tired. You always say you don't get tired. No, because it's mine.
Yes.
Mine. So of course you put in as much as you want, as long as you want. And if you don't want to, if you want to do 1 hour, do 1 hour. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get in there and get somebody you work hard. When they get mad with you, they fire you to work 20 years and they say, no, we don't want you no more.
That's it.
All these jobs gone there. People don't know what to do. They're paying. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Because you thought you was safe.
Yep.
You thought you were, and you didn't. You never prepared for now. How you prepare for now is ownership.
Definitely.
Ownership.
Definitely.
Because you got something that somebody else needs or want, and vice versa.
Yes.
We can keep it amongst ourselves and not stay all the time. Forget Black Wall Street is gone. The MFL is here.
Yeah. Yeah. And one of the beauty of the MFL is the idea of mentoring. You know, when you come and experience the MFL, you are not left alone. You have people to guide you through this. You know, it's what the MFL is what I call it, one band, one sound. You know, you have the camaraderie and the unity and the fellowship. You know, and then the idea that you are a part of a movement that is bigger than you. You know, and we're changing the narratives. You know, we're writing our own story, and we bring in our own table. You know, everybody got a seat. You know, and then the idea that we are doing something that is going to be passed on to generation is such a fulfilling way of living. You know, and if there's anything the MFL has done is to change the mentality of our people, and this is going to be a continuous effort. Yes, we continue to do that. You know, and let our people know they are good enough. You know, they are good enough to own a team. They are good enough to be part of decision makers. Yeah, they are good enough to, yeah, they are good enough to be the boss. They are good enough to sit in the big chair. You know, they are good enough. You know, so that is what our people need to know. You know, that they can determine their own destiny. You know, and this is a vehicle that is going to take all of us. And I know, just like we always say, there's a lot of ex footballers, you know, stars and superstars that want to go to Africa, and they've been looking for ways, you know, to do this. And the MFL is kind of providing the vehicle for everybody to go. And and you go to Africa, you can do whatever you want to do. You know, you just don't get in trouble. You know,
we're gonna make sure they don't get in trouble. More importantly, we want people to understand the strength of the MFL is in our unity.
Definitely.
That's something that been eluding us for a long time because we didn't understand unity. A word that will go down in history is that our strength is in our unity.
Yes.
Unity. Remember them words.
Yes,
unity.
Sir.
That's
yes, sir.
Yes. Because you have unity. Unity always say, you know, 5 strong men can't lose.
No.
5 strong women can't lose.
Yeah.
Because of your unity.
Yeah.
You know, we're not downing nobody.
Yes.
We only sticking up for our people. It's about time somebody come to our aid or aid our people.
Yeah.
That's what the MFL doing.
Yeah.
We have no ill will to no over nationality. Hey, time we say something, wait a minute. But as long as they stick up for their nationality, oh, that's great and stuff.
Yeah.
People in general, stop taking other people's causes up.
Yeah.
We got our own cause to fight.
Definitely.
You know, you need to fight other people's causes.
Yes.
You know, if they help, okay, but we really have to do this ourselves.
Yeah.
No one's going to fight this for us.
Yeah.
No one is going to do the things that we're going to do. We endure this North America over here in America. We survived it.
Yeah. Yes.
Now
we have
to show our people that we're back.
Yes.
They hit everything they could hit us with. We still here.
Yes. Yes. We are survivors. Yes.
Absolutely. So when the U.S. ambassador told me when she said we need our people to come back.
Yes.
I said we coming. You know we telling her that, Dr. Olawole. Said we coming. We'll come.
Yeah, we're coming. Yeah, we're going.
Her and her name a tongue tie when I said please say her name, Dr. Olawole. She's really she's doing a great job now with what she's doing working with God's You and the other programs that she's doing. I mean, Dr. She, absolutely. She's a remarkable woman.
Definitely. A very strong woman.
Very
strong woman. Yes.
And we want everybody to understand that, like I say, the MFL, we just want people of color. We hear you.
Yes.
We see you. We feel you.
Yes.
See us.
Yeah.
You.
I was talking to a friend of mine, and they were talking about the significance of the MFL going to Africa, and they were saying, oh, apart from the economic development and the financial gain and this and that, mentoring and what else? What else? I said, well, we are seen as the minority group. Why don't we go somewhere where we are the majority? What about that? Everybody's black.
Mm-hmm. And that's what's so unique about us. And I can't say enough about you, Dr. Olawole, because you work so tireless. You be doing so much, and all of us. But you know, I love what we do. You know what I mean? And you yourself, you work hard along with Mel Forbes, Jamie Duke, Dr. Joyce Harris, Dr. Pat Freedom. I mean, we got so many people, Ms. Kelsey Nelson. We got so many people, Fred Smoot, Bobby Wilson. I mean, we got so many great people.
Dr. Remy
Ford. We got so many people, so many great components to this. You know what I mean? So forget about knocking one of us down, because we have unity here.
Oh, definitely.
Unity. And we're going to make sure everybody understand what we're doing here with the MFL.
Yes.
And we're so excited. I can't say enough about you, Dr. Olawole. Tell MFL Nation how they can get in contact with you, because you have a great IT business. Won't you fill it and tell them how they can as well?
So, I own an IT company called Graffiti Consulting. We do network design, systems analysis, configuration management, change control. Right now, supporting multiple U.S. government agencies, and we are coming to Africa with the MFL too. So so you can go to Graffiti.
They don't know it.
Yes.
We get all kinds of components coming.
So graffitiinc.com. Graffiti Inc. GRAFFITINC.com. And you can send me an email. You can do whatever charles.olawole@graffitiinc.com. And you can give me a call back. My number is 443-454-0978. 443-454-0978. Thank you.
And MFL Nation, I did have players call me. They wanted to, they know about he also owned the Maryland Colts, and players were called. Well, we near Maryland, Dr. Myles, and I told them who you were and stuff, and you can also contact us at, the MFL is here.com. Our email is experiencetheMFL@gmail.com. On all the social media platforms, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. All you do is reach out to us. And as I say, and I'll say it all the time, we see you, we hear you, we feel you.
Yes.
We experience the MFL. That's all you want to experience. And your old man always say, it don't cost you nothing.
Yes.
You come and find out what's going on. And I'm excited about you, Dr. Olawole, and the great job that you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Keep up the good work. I'll catch up with you maybe Saturday, the Lord work. But I just want to say to our listener audience, we'll see you next week on Wednesdays. Our live show Inside the MFL is Wednesdays and Fridays. Our radio show, come on, DC Radio. I want to thank Mayor Bowser, sponsoring the MFL. And we want to tell everybody, be safe. Please get out there and vote. You've been to another edition of Inside the MFL. I'm your host, Dr. Richard D. Myles Sr. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you. Bye.